Hello, Golden State Warriors fan. We're back with an exclusive video bringing you the latest updates. First of all, subscribe to the channel and like the video. It's crucial for you to stay informed with the news daily. Without further ado, let's get to the news. It started as a whisper, a rumor too wild to believe, something that fans laughed off just a few weeks ago. But now, it's all anyone can talk about. Nikola Jokic, the Joker himself, the heart and soul of the Denver Nuggets, may have just pulled off one of the most shocking moves in recent NBA history. Multiple insiders close to the league have been hinting at a behind-the-scenes power shift, and the whispers have grown louder. Jokic has reportedly abandoned the Nuggets and is on his way to the Golden State Warriors. That's right, the two-time MVP, the finals MVP, the big man who turned Denver into a legitimate championship force. Gone, vanished, packed his bags and supposedly headed straight for the Bay Area. Fans in Denver are in disbelief, still hoping this is just internet noise or some off-season prank. But sources say this has been brewing quietly for months, hidden under the radar, protected by tight-lipped agents and a strict NDA circle. Jokic, known for his quiet demeanor and love for stability, has reportedly grown tired of certain internal dynamics within the Nuggets organization. Could this really be happening? Could the Joker be suiting up in Warriors colors next season? Now let's break it down, because nothing this seismic happens overnight. According to what's been circulating behind closed doors, tensions between Jokic and the Nuggets front office began to quietly bubble last season. On the surface, everything looked perfect. Team chemistry, a solid playoff run, fans chanting his name in sold-out arenas. But beneath all that, there were rumblings of dissatisfaction. Jokic reportedly felt undervalued in internal decisions. He wasn't always looped in on roster moves. Coaching adjustments happened without his input. And perhaps most telling, there were whispers that his desire for a more international-friendly roster, a team dynamic he could gel with culturally and stylistically, was being ignored. Word is, the Warriors pitched him a vision that aligned with his basketball IQ, playmaking freedom, and personal lifestyle. Imagine a system where Jokic could operate with Steph Curry, Draymond Green, and a retooled bench. Spacing, passing, movement, everything he thrives in. Some insiders even claim that Curry personally reached out, building rapport through shared respect. Jokic has always been a student of the game, and the Warriors system may have seduced him not just with wins, but with the way they win. This isn't just about rings. This might be about legacy, about identity, and about finally feeling heard. Let's not forget, Jokic has never been your typical NBA superstar. No flashy social media posts, no brand deals that scream for attention. He's the quiet killer, the genius on the court who lets his passing do the talking. So when a guy like that makes a move, especially a move of this magnitude, it doesn't come out of nowhere. It's calculated, it's cold, it's final. And yet there are layers to this possible betrayal that are shaking Denver fans to their core. Because Jokic wasn't just a player in Denver. He was the guy, the one who stayed when others left, the one who turned a small market team into a champion. To imagine him walking away, not just from the city, but from the brotherhood built. With Jamal Murray and Coach Michael Malone, it feels unreal. But if the whispers are true, he's not walking away bitter. He's walking away quiet, professional, resolute, like he always does. This wouldn't be a drama-filled exit. There won't be a tell-all interview or cryptic Instagram post. No. Jokic would leave the way he played. Smart, efficient, under control. But it would still hit like a sledgehammer. Because legends aren't supposed to leave like that. Meanwhile, in Golden State, the buzz is electric. You can almost feel the temperature rising around Chase Center. The Warriors, after a few underwhelming playoff performances and aging stars, showing signs of slowing down, needed a spark, something revolutionary. And if this deal really is happening, Nikola Jokic could be that spark. The idea of pairing him with Steph Curry is sending shockwaves through the NBA community. Analysts are scrambling to project what this would look like on the court. Imagine Jokic at the high post, reading defenses like a chess master, while Curry dances around screens and Klay Thompson spots up in the corner. It's basketball poetry. And let's be honest, the Warriors brand of basketball might be the only system that could truly unleash every tool Jokic has in his arsenal. He wouldn't just be dominant, he'd be transformational. There's talk that Bob Myers, or maybe even someone above him, initiated the back-channel conversations, selling Jokic on a new dynasty, one that would evolve past the Splash Brothers era and into a new golden age with the Joker at its core. No egos, just synergy, just ball movement, IQ, and titles. That's the Warriors' way. But hold on, this isn't just about basketball strategy. There's also a personal side to this story that can't be ignored. Friends close to Jokic say his family has long wanted to be closer to the coast with better climate, cultural access, and fewer travel demands. The Bay Area, despite its cost of living, offers a European-style lifestyle that reportedly appealed to the Jokic clan. Horses, countryside ranches, quiet escapes from the spotlight, it fits. And when your superstar feels like the move isn't just about wins, but about life, that's when things get real. Remember, Jokic has always been a deeply rooted family man. So if he's made this choice, it's not just about systems and basketball. It's about legacy and lifestyle. Denver may have offered him comfort, loyalty, even reverence, but maybe Golden State offered him freedom. And if his inner circle pushed for this change behind the scenes, it could explain how this rumored deal gained so much traction so quickly. It's not betrayal if he's doing what he believes is best for his career and family. But to the city of Denver, it's still a gut punch that no one saw coming. And what about the Nuggets' response? That's where things get even murkier. There's been no official comment, no press release, just silence. A deep, ominous silence that feels heavier with every passing hour. But some insiders are reading between the lines. Team officials haven't denied the rumor. Players have posted cryptic emojis. Even Jamal Murray went live and looked visibly shaken when fans flooded his chat with questions about Jokic. It's as if they're all holding their breath, waiting to see if this is real. The Nuggets front office, known for playing things close to the vest, has reportedly been scrambling behind the scenes. Emergency meetings, roster contingency plans, trade scenarios in case they need to pivot hard. Losing a generational talent like Jokic isn't something you recover from easily. You don't rebuild from that, you survive it. The entire identity of the Nuggets has revolved around him for years. If he's really gone or going, it's not just the end of a chapter. It's the end of an era. And no matter how professional everyone acts on the outside, you better believe there are tears. There is anger, and yes, there's a deep sense of betrayal in Denver tonight. Interestingly, the league has remained surprisingly quiet, almost as if they're not ready to face the earthquake that this move could cause. Remember, Jokic to the Warriors wouldn't just shake up the Western Conference, it would redefine the power structure of the entire NBA. Think about it. LeBron's Lakers would suddenly feel ancient. Luka's Mavs overshadowed. The young guns in OKC and Memphis still too raw. With Jokic and Curry on the same roster, Golden State would go from maybe contenders to unbeatable chess masters overnight. Vegas odds makers are already rumored to be adjusting futures bets. Reporters are scrambling to confirm sources, and behind closed doors, other GMs are panicking because if this becomes official, every franchise in the league will have to recalibrate. You can't play small ball against a genius 7-footer who sees every cut and pass. You can't switch everything when Curry and Jokic are running a two-man game. You can't outpace them because they'll think 3 steps ahead. The Warriors would become not just favorites, but the standard again. And this time with a twist no one ever saw coming. Let's rewind a bit and ask the big question. Why now? Why would Jokic, after years of loyalty, choose this moment to walk away? Some are pointing to the Nuggets' recent off-season decisions. They let go of key role players, rumors of budget constraints, questions about ownership commitment, and some are even speculating that the coaching staff is shifting philosophies behind the scenes, philosophies that don't align with Jokic's style. Then there's the Olympic angle. Jokic chose not to play for Serbia this summer, citing fatigue and recovery, but could it also have been a cover while he made career-defining decisions? The timeline matches. While the basketball world was focused on the international scene, Jokic may have been quietly working out a deal that would change everything. And if the Warriors swooped in with the perfect pitch at just the right moment, that's how dynasties begin or are reborn. It wouldn't be the first time a super team came together in silence, only to drop like a bombshell when least expected. It's not confirmed, not official. But if this is true, The ripple effects will be felt for years. For we continue, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any exclusive Dubs updates. Let's keep going. Over in Golden State, the mood is a mixture of excitement and cautious optimism. Rumors suggest that the Warriors front office is quietly confident about sealing the deal with Jokic, but they're also aware of the challenges ahead. Integrating a superstar with such a unique style into a team with established stars won't be seamless. Behind the scenes, conversations are reportedly happening between Curry, Thompson, and Green about how to share the spotlight and build chemistry with their potential new teammate. Some insiders believe the Warriors see this as their chance to craft the ultimate basketball machine, combining Jokic's incredible court vision with Curry's shooting and Green's defense. It's a recipe that could confound opponents for years. Yet, there's also talk about the financial and roster juggling required to make it all work under the salary cap. The Warriors may have to make tough decisions, possibly moving some role players or veterans to clear space. But if anyone can navigate those challenges, it's Golden State's front office. The Bay Area fans are reportedly buzzing with excitement, sensing the dawn of a new dynasty. The rumors suggest the Warriors are playing their cards close to the chest, but quietly preparing to unveil a game-changing roster next season. The personal story behind this rumored move also continues to captivate attention. Nikola Jokic, known for being a low-key superstar, apparently sought a lifestyle change that Denver couldn't fully provide. Rumors indicate his family's desire to live somewhere with milder weather and more cultural amenities played a significant role. The Bay Area, with its diverse communities and proximity to Europe via major airports, offers exactly that. Insiders say that Jokic's wife and children have been involved in the discussions, making this decision about more than just basketball. The possibility of raising his family in a city that offers a different pace and opportunities is reportedly a huge factor in this potential move. It's a reminder that even superstars weigh their personal lives heavily when making career decisions. This move, if real, wouldn't be just about rings or championships. It would be about balance, happiness, and the next chapter for the Jokic family. This human element adds a deeply relatable layer to an otherwise shocking rumor, making the Shia story all the more compelling. It's a reminder that behind every headline and jersey swap is a real person with dreams, fears, and hopes. Meanwhile, the media frenzy is already in full swing, with analysts and commentators debating every angle. Sports talk shows, podcasts, and YouTube channels are exploding with speculation, player comparisons, and what-if scenarios. Some pundits argue this would be the greatest coup in Warriors history, catapulting them back to championship favorites overnight. Others warn about chemistry risks or the possibility that Jokic might struggle to adapt to a faster-paced system. The narrative is shifting daily, with news sources popping up to confirm or deny bits of the story. Even former NBA players are weighing in, adding fuel to the fire. This swirling media storm is only intensifying the pressure on both franchises to clarify their positions. And if this rumor turns into reality, it could redefine media coverage of the NBA, shifting from the usual player drama to a narrative about loyalty, legacy, and reinvention. The next few weeks might become one of the most talked about periods in basketball history, with every move scrutinized and every interview dissected for clues. The buzz around this possible Jokic to Warriors saga has the makings of a blockbuster story that transcends sports. On social media, the reaction has been a wild mix of disbelief, excitement, and anger. Denver fans flood Twitter with hashtags, calling for answers and expressing heartbreak. Some fans are organizing virtual rallies to support their team, while others vow to boycott future games if Jokic leaves. Across the internet, memes and fan theories run rampant, with some joking that Jokic was secretly a Warrior all along. On the other hand, Warriors supporters are already dreaming of championship parades and iconic highlight reels featuring the Joker and Curry dominating together. Influencers and content creators have jumped on the bandwagon, creating reaction videos and breaking down potential lineups. The sheer volume of posts has made this rumor trend worldwide, turning it from a local NBA story into a global conversation. The emotional intensity on both sides highlights just how much this rumored move matters to fans. is not just basketball. It's about pride, identity, and the sense of belonging fans feel toward their teams. Whatever happens next, social media will be a battlefield for loyalty and opinions, fueling the drama and excitement. Back in the league offices, there's reportedly growing concern about the broader implications of this move on competitive balance. Executives from other franchises are said to be in emergency talks, assessing how this potential Warriors super team affects their championship hopes. There's a real fear that such a powerful roster could dominate for years, making it harder for smaller market teams to compete. Some GMs are already discussing creative strategies to counteract the new dynasty, from aggressive drafting to bold trades. Rumors suggest that the NBA's leadership might even consider rule changes or adjustments to the salary cap structure to maintain competitive parity. The Jokic to Warriors saga isn't just a player story, it's shaking the very foundation of how the league operates. This behind-the-scenes tension adds a whole new layer of intrigue as the league tries to balance superstar moves with the goal of keeping the game exciting and unpredictable for fans. Whether or not the move happened, it has already forced a re-evaluation of what it means to build a championship contender in today's NBA. Finally, the biggest question remains unanswered. Will Nikola Jokic actually sign with the Warriors, or is this all just a smokescreen? As of now, no official announcements have been made, and both franchises remain tight-lipped. But the intensity of the rumors, the timing of player movements, and the flurry of media attention suggests something big is brewing. This story has all the ingredients of a blockbuster NBA offseason shakeup: star power, loyalty questioned, strategic gambles, and the human element of family and lifestyle. Fans and analysts alike are left on the edge of their seats, waiting for the next development. Will Jokic's rumored departure from Denver become one of the most unforgettable moments in basketball history? Or will the whispers fade into another what-if tale? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure, the NBA world will never look at the Nuggets or the Warriors the same way again. Stay updated exclusively with the latest Dub Nation news. Subscribe to our channel and hit the like button to keep getting daily updates on the Warriors. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. Your input is essential for the Dubs community. Stay tuned for the next video.